Hello, I'm Carolyn. Thank you for joining me this morning as we talk about singles over 60 and relationship issues. I told you that I had a question to answer today from a woman who is 63 years old, and here was what she texted to me. She said, "Hi, Carolyn. I'm a 63-year-old widow of 3 years. I live in a city of 120,000 where I have lived all of my life. I have family and friends here and a job from which I will retire in 3 years. I'm content but not happy. I seek a relationship with a compatible man and have had numerous dates. However, I cannot find who I'm looking for. I keep myself attractive and fashionable. Why can't I find someone?" Well, that's a legitimate question. The question you think I might ask you is, who are you looking for? But I'm not going to do that because I don't know what you'll say to me. You might say, "I'm 63 years old. I'm looking for someone who looks like Ben Affleck, and I would like for him to have a mansion on the lake or on the river." That would work. And I think I could be compatible with that man. So I'm not going to ask you that any more than if I were an employment counselor, I would ask you what kind of job you're looking for. If I'm a good employment counselor, I'm not going to ask you that because you might tell me you want to start out as CEO of a big company 5 minutes from your home. So I'm going to try to be a good relationship counselor and ask you, instead of "who are you looking for," you're going to hear this again for me. Who are you? Who are you? If you were here for employment counseling, I would ask you the same thing. If I'm a good counselor, who are you? Let's do a resume. Let's find out who you are. And then let's find out what kind of job you would most likely be suitable for. And I'm going to do the same thing with you today. We're sort of going to do your resume. Who are you? You've told me a couple of things. I know you're 63. I know that you've been widowed for 3 years, so you're available. You've told me you have a job that you can retire from in just 2 or 3 years, so I know you don't want to move. I know you want to stay where you are for at least 2 or 3 more years until you can retire. That tells us something. You've been fashionable and fit all of your life. That's something else. These are all strengths. These are your strengths that we're going to pull upon when we look for what is suitable for you. Okay, what else about you? We know that you don't want to move, so you're looking for someone within your city of 120,000 people, and you're looking to build a relationship. You're looking to have a relationship grow. You want to plant a garden. Let's look at it in those terms. Since you don't want to move, we're going to assume that you're the soil and that you're looking for the seed. If you did want to move, maybe we would think of you as the seed and your partner as the soil. So don't confuse this with gender roles. I'm not trying to say that the female should be the soil and the male should be the seed necessarily. But in your case, Miss Content but very lonely, let's say that you're going to be the soil. What kind of soil are you? Are you tropical soil? Are you arid desert soil? Who are you? Are you warm and nurturing, or would you like to be the one who's sort of nurtured and pampered? Because all of these things are possible in a relationship that works for you. So I want you to begin to think of yourself. Who are you? Do you want to be nurtured? If you do, you need to be looking for a nurturing man. Don't think about what he has or where he lives. Think about whether or not he's nurturing. Does he want to open doors for you? Or does he expect you to be his equal and you open doors for each other? Or does he want you to open his doors? Maybe he needs you to open his doors. At 63, we can have some disabilities or some illnesses or some aches and pains, and maybe you'll need to open the door for him at least part of the time or all of the time for that matter. So I want you to look at yourself first. Look at yourself in the mirror and find out, who am I and what do I want? You write your own resume. One of the things about the singles programs that you get into now, they will ask you what you want. What are you looking for? And I'm asking you, who are you and who is suitable for you? I want you to be the one who is doing the interviewing. I don't want you to go out wondering if you're going to be selected. There's a big difference in those two things. I want you to think about it. So, Miss Content but lonely. Probably if you have a lot of friends and you have a family there, as you mentioned, they don't know how you feel. They think you're over there doing just fine. Maybe even if they ask you if you want a relationship, you say, oh, I don't know, I'm not sure yet, but you've told me that you do. So start telling yourself that you do, and start telling your friends that you do. And now when you have dates, start telling your dates that you do. Talk to your dates right off. Ask them what they're looking for, and you tell them what you're looking for. But I guarantee you, you cannot tell them what you're looking for unless you know yourself. Think about this in all aspects of your life. Be who you are. Know who you are. Tell others who you are. And go for your dreams. I hope you'll join me tomorrow when I'll have more questions and answers about being single over 60. And subscribe to my channel. You can press the little button that says subscribe at the bottom of the screen that you're watching right now. For today, goodbye.